alongside evolution. If we came from nothing, we're just an accident of fate. I could have just probably as easily been a tree or a rock. Who says I should be moral? Who tells me to be moral? The world didn't tell me that. I was immoral, and I could care less. Okay, now some of the more factual points, and I just don't have time to go into these. You can comment, and we'll go into it. Archaeology, there's a lot of things that were said in the Bible for decades that have been used as proof the Bible is wrong. They quoted things, they said things that were totally incorrect. It's been proven through archaeology. Many of the kings, places that people thought did not exist, have existed, and they're there. And prophecy. You can argue about prophecy. If they knew the prophet, if they knew the prophecy, they just helped fulfill it. Well, there's some things that they could not have chosen. Where he's going to be born. Was his bones going to be broke on the cross? How'd they even know that? They didn't know about crucifixion back in the Old Testament. And, and the historicity of the entire Bible, which archaeology, as I said, has helped confirm some of that. And, another part of archaeology, the Dead Sea Scrolls. People say the Word of God's changed over and over and over and over. And, yeah, maybe there's some changes in there. But the Dead Sea Scrolls have shown, especially in the book of Isaiah, it's almost verbatim what we have now. And that was, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 years ago. And we have the morality issue. Where'd it come from? I know I've heard all the arguments. I don't agree with it. Causality. I told you I'm not a scientist or a philosopher, but we do have that issue, causality, philosophy, whether you like the arguments or not. I think they're legitimate arguments. And all these things add up to me like a puzzle. Any single one of these may not mean much, but when you start putting the pieces to the puzzle together, they form a picture that works for me. My life has totally changed. I had 40-some years to try to do it my way. Just didn't work, folks. Didn't work. I came to the Lord. How was that? That was totally 180. I don't get it. Oh, I do get it. So it's the preponderance of the evidence. And, it's supposed to be superiority of weight when you do that, as in a court case. And you may not agree with the superiority of weight from the Christian side, but I do. And you have the intelligent design issue. Oh, I'm going to get slammed for even saying those words. It's interesting. Whether you think it's true or not, it's interesting. You look at that flagellum, which they could not even see decades ago, but now they can see inside the cell. It looks like a machine. It's pretty interesting, whether you like it or not. They have some interesting points, worth debating. And I'm just going to end here, and I like to debate. I am a Christian, and just because I know some of my videos I act like a fool, or I'm always inquiring, it's not because I have doubt. I'm just trying to keep the conversation going, and I think if you can make friends first, you can have more interesting conversation and without screaming and shouting at everybody. Hey, happy New Year, and I'd be interested in who you are. You want